Builder Anderson is attempting. The right answer came out for you there?
B, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Builder Anderson is attempting to estimate the cost of pouring concrete driveways for 3 new houses under construction. Each driveway will measure 24 feet wide, 40 feet long, and 3 inches thick. If a contractor quotes $167.50 per cubic yard, including forms and finishing costs, how much will Anderson have to pay the contractor and round to the nearest hundred? So we understand that the $167.50, that's in cubic yards, so that's in 3 dimensions. So right off the bat, we know that we must obtain 3 dimensions. We have to take the height, we have to take the length, and we have to take the width. And we have to multiply them all together. So we have to go into the question and find those 3 components. So tell me what those 3 components are, please.
The 24, 40, and the 3 inches.
Right. Now, what would 3 inches represent as a decimal? 6 inches represents 0.5 because 6 divided by 12 inches is 0.5. So 3 inches, what calculation will we do to convert it to a decimal?
To a decimal?
Yeah. If for 6 inches, we divide it by 12 because there's 12 inches in a foot, and that gives us 0.5. And now we're doing the same thing with 3 inches. What number are we going to have to divide 3 by?
6?
12. 12.
So it's the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's say the thickness of the driveway was 2 inches thick. What are we going to have to divide 2 by to get it into a decimal?
12.
Yeah, and same thing if it was 4 inches thick or 7 inches thick.
We always have to divide by 12.
Yeah. Okay, so we know so we got the width, we got the length, and we got the height, right?
Yes.
And you multiply them all together, what do you get?
Okay. 240.
Great. And now what do you do? And before you go on, that number, is it a 3-dimensional number, or 2-dimensional, or 1-dimensional?
I don't know.
Well,
How do I?
Well, it's 3-dimensional, right? Because how many dimensions do we have?
3.
And what are they?
The 24, 40.
And yes. And what is the 20? What is the 24? What is the 40? And what is the 3 inches? Like, in other words, which one's the width? Which one's the height? Which one's the length?
Well, 24 is the width.
Perfect.
40 is the length.
Yes.
And then 0.25 is the
height.
Height. Sorry.
Okay. Don't be sorry. And okay, and then with the 240 number, the 3-dimensional number, when it's 3-dimensional, a 3-dimension is a cube, right? A cube is 3 dimensions, right? A square is 2 dimensions, just flat. And then 1 dimension is just a line. So what do we multiply the 240 by?
167.50? No.
Well, actually, in this case, you can see the 167.50 is not cubic feet, because what we got is 240 cubic feet. What this is 167.50 per cubic yard. So we have to convert our cubic feet to cubic yards, and this formula will be provided to you on the exam.
Yes.
You just simply divide 240 by 27, that gives you cubic yards, and then from there you multiply by 167.50.
8.89. I got 148.
Well, we have the 240, and first, since it's in cubic feet and the price to construct is in cubic yards, we take the 240 divided by 27 to get it into cubic yards. Have you done that step?
Yeah, and then I got 8.89.
Okay, great. And then from there, you did what?
Multiplied it by 167.50.
Perfect. Now, when we refer to the question, it says...
Nearest 100.
Right, but three driveways. So you have to multiply the number you obtain by 3.
Oh. So times 3. Times 100. So it's 446.7.
Perfect. Excellent. Great job.